Live from Pix 11 with today's top 11 stories. It's the Pix 11 Midday News with John Muller.
Good Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Shirley Chan in for John this midday, and here are your top 11 stories on Pix 11. Story 1, police are investigating a deadly fire on Long Island. A 65-year-old woman was killed. Another woman was badly burned. The fire started around 9:30 this morning on Old Street in Patchogue. The cause is under investigation. And it is now day 2 of jury deliberations in the Junior murder trial. 12 men and women are deciding the fate of 5 suspects accused of killing the Bronx teen nearly 1 year ago. Our Pix 11's James Ford has been following this case. He joins us live outside Bronx Criminal Court with the very latest. James.
Well, the very latest, I have come out of court just to give you this update, but told that Judge Robert Neary has called for reporters to come back in. So we're going to update you really quickly, and then I'm going right back in because we may have some significant development in the Junior case. But overall, it is a waiting game, and Junior Guzman Feliz's parents did arrive here about 2.5 hours ago. Let's listen a bit to what they had to say about how they're doing right now.
No good, no good, no good. Just praying God, grabbing God.
Still waiting. Still waiting, Junior's father said as he walked in. The parents are set up in a special auxiliary room to monitor the verdict once it does come down. They're there because they'd had emotional outbursts in the courtroom against the 5 men charged with their son's killing. Those 5 are all admitted Trinitarios gang members who also admit that they attacked Junior on June 20th last year. Their lawyers claimed in court that the 5 were carrying out gang leaders' orders to rough up a member of a rival set of their gang, which they mistook Junior for. Jurors have asked to see surveillance video of the attack once again and to have testimony by cooperating witnesses in the case read back to them. This morning, jurors asked to view photos from the case. Still no verdict at this point, but one could come soon, especially for this reason. The judge has given jurors in the Junior case an option to decide verdicts one by one or to come to a verdict on all 5 men at once. And if jurors decide to give one verdict after another, we could have a verdict on at least one of the 5 defendants very soon, which could be why the judge is calling for reporters to enter the courtroom, which I am going to do right now. Keep in mind, murder 1, murder 2, manslaughter, gang assault, and conspiracy are the charges that these men face. We, of course, will keep you updated right up to the minute, as we are doing right now. Reporting live from outside criminal court in the concourse section of the Bronx, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News. Back to you, Shirley.
James, appreciate it. Thank you so much. A mother and her child are recovering after a frightening encounter with a coyote in Fairfield, New Jersey. Now, they were out for a walk last night at the Hollywood Avenue Park when the coyote attacked from behind. The animal bit the woman and her child, and they are okay, though, after a checkup at the hospital. A police officer had to shoot the coyote when it lunged at him. The injured mom is speaking to Pix 11. You can watch her interview on the Pix 11 News at 5. The Hudson County prosecutor is announcing a big gang roundup. It took about 100 law enforcement officers to arrest 7 people as part of a crackdown on Jersey City's most violent gangs. The suspects are facing drug and weapons charges. Cops say they confiscated heroin, cocaine, marijuana, pills, and $6,500 in cash. A bus using the resources of various law enforcement agencies.
All violent crime across Jersey City based on this violent crime initiative is down. And of course, we have our finger on the pulse of where the next spike might be. And that's why you have these partnerships, and that's why you have these meetings, and that's why you have this intelligence sharing, and that's why you share resources.
And police also seized 4 vehicles, a handgun, and ammunition. And now to a new twist in the case of a Connecticut mom who's been missing for nearly 3 weeks. Police are looking into whether another person close to Jennifer Dulos may be involved. Investigators say her estranged husband switched cars with one of his employees the day his wife went missing. Right now, that employee has not been charged and is not considered a suspect. To Brooklyn now, where investigators are looking at arson as the cause of a 4-alarm fire that injured 13 people. Sources say police have someone on their radar, and that person may have been caught on surveillance video running from the scene. Pix 11's Katie Corrado has the latest developments from Midwood.
Firefighters still on the scene more than 24 hours since this 4-alarm blaze broke out, making sure that no hot spots catch on fire. I want to step out of the way so you get a look at the damage. National Grid crews are right now on scene. Officials believe the fire started when somebody lit that car on fire, and then it spread to the home of Rabbi Jonathan Max. The man who they have their eye on claims Rabbi Max molested him as a child and has been previously arrested for making threats against a rabbi. This man has reportedly gone so far as to tattoo the words "Kill Rabbi Max" on his arm. New video from Air 11 shows the aftermath of yesterday's massive 4-alarm fire on East 17th Street in the Midwood section of Brooklyn. Surveillance video now offering clues into how it all sparked around 4 a.m. Thursday when the fire ignited in seconds, suggesting a possible explosion. Someone is seen running from the house just seconds later.
Upon arrival, they had fire in 3 homes. It very quickly escalated to a 3-alarm fire within 5 minutes.
Fire officials say it became a 3rd-alarm fire within a matter of minutes, spreading to the homes on either side. 13 people were injured, including a 6-month-old boy in critical condition last night and his mother in serious condition. Among those hospitalized were 3 firefighters and an EMS lieutenant.
Yelling, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I got dressed right away, and I was hearing children screaming, help, help, help.
Flames under control, eventually leaving at least 7 people homeless and 3 houses in ruins.
I just purchased new stuff and everything, but I still stick to the thing that everybody's alive, and thanks God.
Police and fire officials are now combing through surveillance video that they collected from neighbors yesterday to try to piece together what happened as they look into this possible case of arson. Reporting in the Midwood section of Brooklyn, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
Authorities in the Dominican Republic are reportedly investigating whether bootleg liquor is a potential cause of those mysterious deaths in that country. At least 7 American tourists have died at resorts on the island nation, including 3 at the very same hotel. Most of them followed a similar pattern: a drink from the minibar, respiratory failure, and then death. The FBI is now a part of this investigation. And in a landmark move, Governor Cuomo signing a bill to repeal religious exemptions for vaccine mandates. Now, that means kids must get the measles vaccine unless there is a health reason why they cannot. The law takes effect immediately. There have been 588 cases of measles in the city since September. The FDNY 2020 calendar of heroes is out. 24 firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics posing for the calendar with pets from the animal care centers of New York City to promote pet adoption. Proceeds will go to the FDNY Foundation. Taking a look at the forecast, we have a mix of sun and clouds with breezy conditions today. Highs in the low to mid 70s. Now the weekend starts off beautiful. Lots of sunshine and warm temperatures. The expected highs will be in the low to mid 80s. And finally, on Sunday, Father's Day, expect the morning to remain dry, but with an increasing chance of storms in the afternoon. Highs again in the low 80s. And finally, from the Pix 11 archives, we turn 71 this Saturday. The Yankees have been a part of our history almost from the very start. This funky 1978 promo is the perfect way to start our birthday weekend. Take a listen.
11 alive. Hey, look at that shot. They got it really grooving. Whacking that horse high harder. Those Yankees are alive.
Get set for explosive baseball action as the New York Yankees have a showdown with the hard-hitting Texas Rangers. Live from Arlington Park. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at 8:30. Catch all the excitement right here.
With 11 alive.
Pretty catchy tune, right? Well, we are still partnering with the Yankees. Don't forget, you can catch tonight's Yankees game on Pix 11. They're playing the White Sox at 8 p.m. right here on Pix.